Hey YouTube, it's Rarity, and the list for Astral Pack 6 has just been announced, and I gotta say I'm pretty excited. There's, obviously some stuff that's not on there that I would like to see a nice hollow reprint of, but I think I'll be fine because the number one is just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that the three ultis of the set. Tour Guide, so excited to get that. Obviously because I'm playing Burning Abyss, and also because ulti is the best rarity. You can't beat ulti, and I love I don't care if there's a super tournament pack crazy special promo thing. If it comes in ulti, I'd rather have that. I don't care. I do like rarity, and I like the more expensive cards, but ulti always wins. Also, there's Big Eye, which is neat. I know, sevens aren't really relevant right now, but they'll be relevant at some point in the future, I know. And then Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare, which I would like to state has been errated in this set, so it can only negate monster effects that are on the field, which is kind of a big deal. Kind of sucks. When I first saw it, I was like, oh sweet, that card gets an ulti. And it's not really relevant right now, but one of those cards that it'll be relevant again. And then I saw that it got errated and kind of get hit. I'm like, that kind of sucks. It's like, cool, OT, but it's not as good as it used to be. So, I don't know. I was never a hack player or anything anyway, so it didn't really bother me. The super rares are Trap Tricks Remilio, White Dragon Wyvern Buster, and Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. I always want to call it Wyvern Burster as well. But both of those are pretty neat. Some Shaddoll players use them and stuff. And actually, I can't lie, I haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In like 2 weeks very consistent. I've played like once or twice in the past 2 weeks. I assume Shaddoll players are still using those. You never know with these things. I've just been crazy busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Anyway, continuing with the super rares, we have Super Heavy Samurai Big Binki or Binkai, maybe? I don't know, something like that. I know nothing about the Super Heavy Samurais, except for that they suck, so I don't know why he got a super reprint. Shaddoll Beast, now that is a cool reprint. I think of all the Shaddoll cards to get a super, that's probably one of the better ones. Underworld Fighter Balmung. I never really liked this card. He's never saw any play anywhere, so that's kind of eh. But then number 80, Rhapsody and Berserk. I am really excited about that because that is actually a really good Exceed card that is a very powerful, generic rank 4, and depending on the format, if banishing can really hurt people, you can, and then making a super strong monster afterwards. I don't know. I always thought that was just a really cool card. So glad to see that's a super rare. Summoner's Art is going to be a super rare, which is cool because it's upping the rarity and giving it another print. So that'll be interesting. I wonder how the prices will affect that. Maybe I guess the original ones will go down, and this one, the super rare, will be where it's sitting right now. Maybe, I don't know. That's my guess. Bouge Incarnation is going to be a super rare, which is, I guess, neat. Not too many Bouge players anymore, but it's a pretty good Bouge card. So I mean, it's pretty strong. So I mean, I guess it makes sense. And the last one is Infernity Break, which I don't know for sure. I believe that was just a common before. But again, a really powerful Infernity card. Then going on to the commons, not too much notable here. There are some erratas though. Sea came in, Gruesome Goo, Amazon of the Seas, King of the Skull Servants, Vanity's Fiend. That's an important one. I can't believe that he's actually getting a reprint, so he's going to have be ulti rare and common now. Shouldn't affect pricing too much, I don't think. It'll probably make the rares go down, I guess, and then ultis will probably stay about where they are. I don't know. It could make them all go down though, just because he will be more easy to access. But I assume he'll be pretty hard to get, even though he's common. Vandalgian, the dragon, or no, the Dark Dragon Lord. Can't read right now apparently. Machina Fortress, Man-Eating Black Shark, which is, I don't know, funny. I kind of want to pull that. I don't know. That's probably... I haven't done my research, I'm not going to lie. But that is probably another OCG fusion card, because they keep giving us fusion cards that were OCG, so I can only imagine they're keeping with the trend. Madolche Queen Tiramisu, which kind of doesn't matter, it's coming in common. The ultis and ultras aren't that expensive, so there's no real reason to put it in here, other than the fact that it got, not, well, I guess it technically is an errata, but they just changed around, or they included also after that. So yeah, that's right, you shuffle your 2 Madolche cards in, and then it says also after that shuffle 2 monsters. So I guess so it's just, it clarifies and makes Tiramisu a little bit more, I don't know, make more sense and know what's going on. Nobleman of Crossout, that doesn't really matter, we got a billion of those. Thunder Crash, I've never heard of that. Monarch Stormforth, it also got a little bit of errata. It changed to, or no longer, I wrote notes, or have notes. You got rid of the words you control. So just kind of tightening up their text and whatever. Ceasefire actually did get changed to where it says there has to be a face-up effect monster or a face-down defense position monster to activate it. So there is an activation cost now. So that's a little different. Doesn't change the card too much, other than the fact that you know, there'll have to be a face-up effect monster, which shouldn't be too hard, or the face-down defense position monster. Royal Command, that is a big one actually, because it got changed to where it does say negate the effects of flip effect monsters, and so that means it actually can be used against Shaddolls, and that's a big deal. People are gonna start using this now because it actually works. There's a big debate before about will it work against Shaddolls and not, and it was decided that it's not. They changed it and they're like, it does now, suck it. So that's neat. Cursil of the Forbidden Spell, that also got an errata, and let's see, it you have to negate the activation of a spell, then destroy it in order to stop your opponent from activating spell cards with the name for the rest of the duel. And that's, you know, they changed some of these cards and it doesn't really make sense why, because no one's using Cursil, because it's a terrible card. So, I don't know, I assume there's probably some problem somewhere, and they're like, yeah, we should change it up a little bit. So, but I'm really excited for the list, mainly for the ulti tour guides. I would like to own an ulti big eye. Like I said, I would, you know, when he comes out, I can't imagine he'll be too expensive. Like I said, no one's playing him, obviously. So I would probably say go ahead and try to pick him up when the set drops. And then maybe, you know, people will be playing rank 7s again in the not too distant future, because you can never tell in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, before Burning Abyss, if we said there was going to be a rank 3 spam deck, people would have laughed in your face and, you know, told you were the dumbest guy in the world. But it happened, so, and, you know, no one saw that coming in. So that's just kind of the name of the game. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Goes. So pick up ulti big guys. That's my theory. Really excited for the Super Calypso Serpent and Wyvern Buster. And then the Rhapsody and Berserk and Summoner's Art, which, again, I don't know. You know, usually supers out of Astral Packs aren't really too expensive, so actually, I take back what I said. It might actually just kind of drop the price, like, a lot. And then, other than that, there's the Kami Vanity's Fiend, which I don't like. I like upgrading rarities in Astral Packs. I hate when they downgrade rarities, and it just kills me. Of course, Vanity's Fiend already was a ulti, so they could have printed him as a super. Really wouldn't have done anything. But, you know, I don't know. I don't like when they make things commons. It's just they're making beautiful cards ugly. But anyway, let me know what you think about this new Astral pack coming out. I'm super excited. And also kind of makes me think that if they're printing Ulti Tour Guides, that means probably not going to hit Tour Guide, which I kind of assumed that this next ban list, they might actually start touching Burning Abyss, and might start doing that with Tour Guide, because it is kind of, you know, the card. But if they're printing in Ultis, I assume that they might not be touching it, because they want you know, they want to make money. They want people to be buying, or not, you know, buying packs, but, you know, going into tournaments, try to get these packs and try to get these Ultis. And I could be wrong. You know, sometimes they still say fuck it and just do whatever they want to do. But anyway, let me know what you think about this list. Like I said, I'm crazy excited. If you pull some tour guides, you know a guy to come talk to. But anyway, this has been Rarity Ho. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.